people have been made more aware that life matters and that people matter. There's definitely been more sense of community. I've certainly noticed as people walk past, because I sit out the front quite a lot, they all want to speak as they walk past, whereas before I don't think they would have even thought about it. When we first went into lockdown, I was really a bit depressed about being in the house, but when I lifted my blind and opened the window and people were coming in every day, and it was lovely, and in the end I quite enjoyed it. Last May I had my 80th birthday, and I celebrated that in lockdown. But I got up in the morning and opened my curtains to a garden full of balloons and bunting and flowers, and people were calling round every day, all day long, to see me, one at a time, and it probably turned out to be better than it normally would have done, to be quite honest. My personal experience of lockdown has been really quite positive. I decided to learn lots of stuff. I've always been a person that does a lot of crafting and painting and different things, so I just took the opportunity to catch up on all that, and with the help of YouTube I've learnt quite a lot through the lockdown. When I hear politicians and the government and people, scientists and that, talking about being over 80 and that we shouldn't go out and it's very dangerous for us, it does make me feel very nervous. And sometimes I used to not watch them just because of that, because it made me nervous and anxious. The fear is in you. Once you've seen what happens to people with COVID, I think it's a fear that's within you, and even though I've had both of my inoculations, I still feel a little bit wary of being around other people. In the beginning, when we first had lockdown, I was worried and I was frightened to go out, and therefore I didn't mix with anybody. When the kids came round, they stayed outside, and that went on for the whole of the first lockdown. I didn't go out of the house at all. Now it's come to this stage, I feel more nervous about going out rather than the lockdown. The government has done an excellent job as far as I'm concerned. I couldn't be more thankful to them. What with the help from the council with the food parcels, and I had a lady ringing me up every single week to make sure I was all right. I think they've been really marvellous, to be quite honest. Yeah, I think that with all that's gone on, people think that realise how precious life is and how important it is to look after your neighbours and your friends and your family, and I certainly feel that way.